Alrighty. Hey everyone on got Instagram, we got Facebook, we got Twitter. We're just waiting on a couple of other platforms to join us. Waiting. Oh, we've got another one. We're almost there. Almost there. Almost there. And we're on. Hey everybody. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. This morning, being morning here in Australia, corking morning it is too, I must say. The weather's excuse me while I just get my chat board up. The weather's a wee bit crisp. Anyway, yeah. This morning we are just having a bit of a cruisy sesh. All we're doing is working on our Bomber Re-Supply Kit. Probably will mostly be painting, I should think. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, what I'm gonna do, I think I'm sort of the wrong part here. Because there's still plenty of other stuff to work on. Now, first things first. Nothing, and I mean nothing, without this next move. It's a beautiful world we live in. Now, alright, let's first get light on, up, better view. We come, and the Rob said, "Let there be light," and lo, there was. Now, these are Bedford truck stuff. Although I suspect, I can almost guarantee you, it's actually oil Bowser stuff. Whole nother story. We digress. Now, here, standard tillet. Bit. I'm gonna put that. Now I'll probably initially glue it on. Warm feel. Oh wait. Let's figure from this. That's where it goes, nice and neatly like that. Well, but I think the only real question I have on that front, do I want to go a light glue or a heavy? I think light glue go for dry. Not a particular. I think as a rule, go heavy. Thin is good for joining small gaps. ultra thin, really tight little numbers over here to work on. We try ultra thin is really good for where you're just trying to get two adjoining pieces to do that last little stuff. There, that's where it goes. Boom. And she's on. Bit higher. It's position. Now, there is actually a little bit of painting I wanted to do on the very side there, and I can do that. I think I will probably do that before I try to put the other door on. I want that actually. There. Steel. So I'll zoom in on that one. Then while that's drying, we can get this door here, which is sort of a posse is that door. The idea of having them open is that way people can see. Pause, then this goes. Then it's complete, basically. When it comes to putting the door on, we're not going to use this. We will use our clear glue. First, I'll probably go oily. So, it's a paper lay to the end. I put the paint here, then I put something up there as a ritual cross. 9 times out of 10, I'll put my hand in the paint. Nobody needs it. Pain in the ass, man. Pain in the ass. Now, sharp brush for this. Okay. There, bubbles down. Shit. Water. Back in a minute, guys. I can get the mic on. The very short, sharp zoom to the tap, get water zoom back. If I did that. Yeah, I can. That done, we'll start looking. Get the other door on. Down and forth and such like. Then it will be, well, the door on. It's just a simple matter of putting the canopy on, and it's done. Then I'll put a bit of grime on it. That's what I've got to do. Weathering effects. Mm-hmm. All right, now get this out the way. Huge. Sprue cut. Little. That there. Miles. I'm gonna need to hold it for a while, but that's okay. That's okay. So what we're trying to do, this door, it pretty strong. All right. Now, clear glue. Boom. Yeah. Brew cutters different. Good work by the sprue cutter. This is now where second time. Do I have? Of course I don't. That's a bit hard. Now, what it is what to now go and get whatchamacallits. Yes. You know exactly what I mean when I say whatchamacallits, don't you? Of course you do. Toothpicks. We'll use one to puncture through here. So I might use. Pin. Be unsurprisingly sharper. Then I'll get a toothpick, which is what I will utilise to put onto the door and the frame to get the door into position. So, bearing all of that in mind, just throw this stuff here in the bin. Okay. Alright, toothpicks this time. Tell you. Remember the Mr. Men books? Today it'd be Mr. Fucking Forgetful. Not just Mr. Forgetful. Mr. Fucking Forgetful. Alright, once we got this door on playing, actually, no, I probably could get the canopy on as well, and then there it will be done, and that would actually be a completed vehicle. It would be most excellent. Ah, Steve, how you doing? I'm doing a bit of work on the Bomber. Well, you'd have seen that on the title, the Bomber Re-Supply Kit, and needed to get a couple of toothpicks. I cleaned up my desk the other day and threw all my toothpicks away. Wait, there's got to be a song like there somewhere, doesn't there? Something about, you'd be able to do a rip on one of those throwing my love away lines, throwing my toothpicks away. As is monster. Just work a hole with this pin. This stuff's fantastic, but got that clogged up and it's been a bit of a bitch ever since, which is pretty fair, not surprising. In here. Right, there we go. That's the right. Now, with a bit of luck, giggity. Might as well use the same toothpick, eh? Bit of action. Come on. There we go. You know. Ah, now we're talking. Boom. That's right. Oh, found it a bit tricksy last time I did this on the other side. One of those patients. Oh, I mean, problem is generally with this. Hang on a moment. Oh, good. See, the gardeners have arrived. Shut the door now. Don't know if you can hear that. Almost. Come on. As he wants to. There we go. Not quite. This is where I need to be a patient. Hold it. Ah. Oh, sorry. Not yet, I haven't. Ah, yeah, but I reckon I got the mission almost accomplished. I just need to. It actually becomes. I'm talking to someone on Twitch here, Steve. As you can probably sort of like see, the more it dries, the easier it becomes. Because it gets increasingly stable, and you can just do a little bit of manipulation here and there, just to get it nice. And it looks like I can maybe just flick that in a little more. What I prefer. A bit too far. Doors don't generally open quite that. There we go. Pretty happy with it. There we go. That'll fix it. Maybe a little. Keep swinging back. You, stay there. Thank you. I once I get this door stable, I'll put the canopy on it. Well, I could probably do that now if I really wanted to, but I prefer to let that door settle. Then, actually, before I do that, there's a little touch-up of paint I need to do there. Excuse me for a moment. I'm just going to shut my front door. Yeah, it's 1:72. That's my go-to scale. I went to 1:72 when I first started back in my hobby, or in the hobby, as it were. About I went on to them because when I was a kid, all my kits were 1:72. So obviously, as an adult, that makes perfect sense. But also, there was just a shitload more aircraft to be had in that scale. Also, you need less display space. So, bam. I must say though, I do see why people. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy. We'll leave that as it is. I do see the attraction of the bigger scales, and indeed I do have some plans for a few 1:35 numbers. Armoured vehicles I would be going for though. Now give me a moment whilst I'll bring you back here so you can see what I'm about to look at. Oh! Oh, nice. Yeah, I've had that experience. All you can really do is varnish before masking. And even then, it does happen. I airbrush, take the masks off, and sometimes some of the paint comes off. What I usually do, such circumstance, here we go, boom. What I'm trying to just make sure of is, I believe, those are our front axles. And I also want to find out where our rear axles come from. Aha. So what I might do, because I've got, move the tilly over to there. Yeah, it's the later kits are really good. Some of their older ones are a bit clunky, but the later ones have got some really nice detail on them. You can have a lot of fun at parties. I certainly have. And we'll keep that on. Me. We'll keep that on hand because I'll probably utilize that on the top of the windscreen when I put the canopy on. Not canopy, tarpaulin. Now, all of these parts I'm going to track down. Here, very obviously, are our seats. Yeah, that's the front axle, the rear axle. Here we go. Tyres, I know where they are. Know where that is? No. They're reckoning straight brown for that. Got two words for them. Fuck off. We'll do that up as a nice piece of wood. Have conveniently on hand here. Ooh. Yeah. I've got Not that many built actually, in truth. Here's the bit that they've want us to paint brown. Now you can see why I'm going nut. That is wood. Why am I going to paint a piece of wood brown? Well, straight brown. I'm going to paint it wood. Why? Because it behooves me. Because I've got the parts, the paints to do it. Aha. More, I tell you. Now give you a tick to slide over to here. Aha. Uh-huh. Da, da, da. Oh my god, I'm so amazed with that little. Now. Yes, here we go. This. Oh. To do. What's that? I don't even know what that is. We'll keep that handy. Yes. Yes, it's all coming to me now. A couple of bits we don't have out yet. But there's plenty to work on as far as on the painting front. That looks like another clear part. Oh no. Aha. That. And that goes on to. Oh, that depends on how you configure it. Now, I hadn't decided as to whether I was. Because you can do it with either a tarp or a part or a whatchamacallit. Another whatchamacallit. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Boom. All right. And also, as you can do, I'll show you with this. Ooh. Yeah, look. LED, nice. Oh, swish. That's very cool, dude. Do you do any streaming of that sort of when you're doing that sort of stuff? I'd be very interested to check it out. Here's what I was what I was showing you. You get options with your Bedford truck. Option 1 is this little caper here. Give a little all these sorts of details. Basically, option 2, more of a standard truck. Now, what I'm trying to work out here. Actually, if I did that with a standard truck, and then let me just check something else out. That's the Tilly already done. Tractor, oil bowser. Now, if I had the tractor pulling the bomb racks that I've already also got done, oil bowser being towed by the Bedford, I'd make that probably best off making that into more of a standard truck, perhaps. Star Trek, interesting. You know, I never actually really watched much Star Trek when I was a kid, which is when it was sort of, well, not kid, when it was on. Partly because I Moment. Yes, jolly good. Going down the path of this. These are the things I shouldn't. Yeah, anyway. But I used to do security, so of course it was it was on TV a lot of the time when I was at work. So unsurprisingly didn't see. Now. Yes, need that. Right. Plenty of stuff to work on with the detail. Yeah, right. Remote control cars. Interesting. My thing is World War II stuff, mate. Although I do occasionally do World War One. Although I haven't for a while. The reason I do well the big attraction for me, as I explain to people, is that my family grew up just outside of London. Well, not my family grew up, my family lived just outside of London during the Battle of Britain and throughout the Second World War. And as such, they pretty much saw and I heard. I grew up pretty much with my grandparents. Not with my grandparents. I digress. The point is, I grew up hearing all about the feats of daring do of the boys of the RAF and the mighty Spitfire and the dastardly Messerschmitt, all of it. Whoa. Fuck. Yeah, look, I know someone who did a now what was the scale? It was a full bore, I think it was 1:72, and it was sailing ships, and not just one, but a few, and a whole diorama dock scene they did for this US museum. It took him 5 years. He reckoned, as his take on it was, I got well paid, but I'm not doing that again. It was like the proverbial, what's the word I'm looking for? Magnus, Opus Magnus. That's the term. Opus Magnus. Now, with all this before us, ha! I almost dropped into, I don't know how much Shakespeare you know, but one of the big lines out of Macbeth is, hark! This an air-drawn dagger I see before me? And I was about to go, hark! This a scattered model I see before me? Oh, Mr. Minpins, how you doing? Rob the Star. Oh, you're funny. I'll quickly show you before I start painting. Boom. Got the wheel on. Got our fuel cap painted. It's all coming together. Oh, Alien, how you doing? Now, I'm about to do my standard maneuver when it comes to doing wood. And we all know the eternal question when it does come to wood, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck, good chuck wood? Now I've gotten that out of my system. Now I need my wood colour, and I have put that away. Of course I have. Fortunately, it's not far. Now, give me a moment. Ah, yes, the eternal curse of work. Now, colours, 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 colours. There's one of the ones I seek. Looking, looking. It's leather. Oh, mahogany brown. Boom. Ah, interesting. Now, you wonder what I'm finding interesting. Here we have brown sand. Here we have mahogany brown. Now, clearly, marin. Oh, which would be this, how they pronounce, or something like how they pronounce it, is brown. Alina. And would not peg that as sand. Caoba. Mahogany. Hmm. Yeah, definitely. But yes, now got that out the way. I can excuse me. We can now progress with our wood. I don't need that immediately. Go. Look, it's a very crisp brush on this one. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Look at that brush. Ooh yeah. I'll stop right there, guys. Turn. Yes. Now down. Can you see what I'm doing this? Now, step one. Finds in print. Alrighty. Now, once I've done, dare say, once I've done all the bits of wood, this will have dried and we can then quickly do our lighter colour completely. Wood on panels that we have on the it will look cool. What I'll do as well in the final analysis, I do have the Airfix 1:76. Yes, a slightly smaller scale again, but what are you doing? RAF Aircrew. Now they're rubber, but I'm told that um, Citadel make it. I have been looking on the net to see what else you can find. Generally, that seems to be the go-to. As far as World War II RAF personnel go. Anyway, I'll get some of the Citadel primer that works well on rubber, put it on and utilize it. Oh, that's a bit harsh, min pins. After this one, I've only got the oil barrels. Although, no, you're probably right, actually. By the time I've got all the detailing, bearing in mind I've got all my other kits as well, and that, yeah, I fear you may just be telling it how it is. Oh well. Um. um, and so there's all our lines. Now, guess we'll hold that. Now, okay. Yeah. All right. All I've done there is the edges. Now I'm going to do the middle. Huh. Well, yeah, but I have a fair bit of time at my disposal, Alien. Although I do actually have responsibilities as well, scarily. Now, they've very generously given us a large press stud. Not press stud, press mark. Oh, yeah, well, one is to 16 Sherman tank will, mate. I mean, yeah. That's big. but you are a bit of a big scale man, so to speak. I mean, you do. Was it? You got the 1:72 U-boat, and to me, that's mind blowing. It's huge. Yeah. Again, there's our going between the planks with the mahogany. So that we can, clumsy it'll do. Yeah, so that'll highlight the planks when we go over them. Then when we do hit it with null, it'll come up a treat. All right, there's one. Dear oh dear. Yeah, if you're in Norway, it would be, mate. Thank you for swinging past. I appreciate that. All right. Now, not bad. I'll use a slightly clumsier, but it's okay. It'll just add a wood stain sort of look on it, and that's all I'm really after. Because these aren't together, it's a bit harder to get a clean line. And would benefit from giving the brush a bit of rinse water. Hey. All right, that's that one ready. Oh, we've got two of them. Ah, they must go down the side. Interesting. And I'm going to quickly. Oop. Oh, hey Worm, how you doing? Now, that a bit of a rinse. Yeah, I've never been to a. There's actually a modeling club that in my area that does shows and stuff. Keep meaning to get down there so that I can get B take part in such things. I think it would be cool. All right, yeah, Worm. I'm just getting the wood going on the Bedford truck. Quite a bit of wood to work on, as it happens. Now we go inside. Now we go inside. I'll do one side, then I'll flip it over and go from the other angle. Because if I try to go all the way to there, I can guarantee I'm going to fuck it up. Just going to be hard to get to the edge that way. If I go the other way. Bishop's boy. Now. Oh, hello. More social greetings. Nice to see. All right, round this side now. Dear kids. And all the people in pins. Quite a process, I tell you. All right. Now, yep, other side. Dearie me. Oh, much wood. Mind you, I will get it all done one day. I'm always happy. Don't think the oil bowser has much wood on it. In fact, it wouldn't have any. It would all be metal. That'll make it a bit quicker in some ways. What have I finished in the last couple of weeks? Um, well, let's see. My last finished single-engined aircraft was the Spitfire of Buzz Burling. I also finished the Junkers 88A4 of Werner Bomber, who got, now what was it, the Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross with swords and leaves or something to that effect for thinking a shitload of Allied shipping. I've almost finished my Halifax. I've just been a bit lazy on that. I will, on Sunday, going to go day of the 4-engined heavies, and I will be completing the Halifax. All I've really got to put on it is there's a couple of preparatory bits I can do off camera, a couple of little bits of paint, a couple of bits that need to go on. I can get the sprue stretched, because I've got to put aerial wire on it so I can do the sprue stretching. So yeah, then I'll have that one completed. Then I will focus on the Tempest kit secretary. And the Lancaster. Yeah, look, I'm very keen, actually. It's going to be a little while before I get onto that one. I mean, I've already done a Mark 1, but this one will be a Mark 2, and comes with photo etch. A wee bit sexy. Anyway, the point being that yeah, that'll be my focus once I get the Halifax done. The Tempest will be a while yet because I've just wait till I finish doing this wood. I'll give you a quick flash of where I'm at with that. Because that's kind. I did some power tool work. Yesterday to fill in a panel where I've gotten a bit overzealous on the actual wing of the Tempest. That actually went really well. I was very happy with the outcome. I'll show you in a minute. Well, probably a bit more than a minute, based on current rate of but once that's done, with that panel done, now I've got to just get the ammunition racks in position. Then it's just a straight build. It's a single-engined aircraft. It's not real hard. And at that point, once that's concluded, it'll be hurricane time. Ding, 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 ding. Almost there. One other piece after this one. Alrighty. Now, I want to just get this finished before I show you where I'm at with the Tempest. This one shouldn't take so long. Brush or rinse. Probably spot more paint. Actually, if I'm going to rinse the brush off, hang on. Hang on a moment. Goggles off. Not say I'm entirely unhappy for that. Now, give me a moment. Give me a break to, here we go. Now the Tempest. Here we go. All right. Now, one thing I did yesterday, this is something I'm actually pretty chipper about. You'll notice there's a piece of plastic there. That I've had to get off of another wing, put in position because I was getting a bit overzealous when I first did the taking the chunks out of the wing. I needed to be more like that sort of a width, even nicer than the other one, because that's where our ammunition rack will go. Now I've got them up here, and some of them I've redone. I'll zoom you out a bit. So, for example, some of these are ready to rock and or roll. For example, that one needs a few painting touch-ups, but will ultimately I have to do an assessment on what I'll be putting them in. But you get the idea how that will. You get the idea. Going to be that's where I'm going to put these ammunition racks don't come with it. These are actually Typhoon ones. So I've done surgery, but ultimately that's where I'm going to be showing the ammunition racks off. The other one on a Tempest, give me Here's a complete one. Goes on this side. Goes there. Bit of tidying up I need to do. Not tidying. That will actually a bit further. Like so. So that eventually get that correctly positioned. That all yada yada. The ammunition racks. The Tempest. See how that ammunition rack will ultimately go in there. More accurate position. I know it will do it. There we go. Probably more where it'll be. About there, like that. What I'm working on. So yeah. Once I get those ammunition racks into position though, the guns into position, the rest of the kit is a pretty straightforward operation. Here's the fuselage ready to rock or roll. Where I wasn't doing my little surgery thing, it'd already be. Pretty much. Must be there, yeah. No, that doesn't work. Why would that not? I see. Do need to glue that into position. That actually slides in. I say rather one. Anyway, you get the idea. Beaver. I'll fix that later. I would rather focus with completed. On anyway, so that's the plan. Plans. Plan. Put off. That's leather brown. It's not far removed from mahogany brown, I hasten to add, but hey. Alright. Goggles on. Oh, pretty much straight to where's the lighter wood colour. Highlighting. I am going to need to exhibit some caution. Okay. Or I'm one of the not going to. I'll point them out. Almost. This side. And one more side and we're there, by golly. Fuck me. A lot of, you can even see here, I'm not going to want to do that. That's all good in the hood. Very cool. Oh, thank Christ for that. Done. Deary me. Quite arduous getting all of those little lines done. And I know you may well be within your rights to say, well, you don't have to fucking do it that way. No, not. But it behooves. Ich habe gesprochen. Now, next. Pretty much go straight on to putting the light wood colour into operation. Now, I can be more occasions. bar down the. Also see there's some bolts. Boom. Probably one. All right. Now, dry. Because then, onto one of these will be dry enough. Do that, then I'll be able to hold that a bit more assertively. Be a bit more. You'll see here, there's some of those metal bars I was talking about. Okay. All right. Who would have thought a truck would have? Well, it does look though, I've got to say. All right, is that one? I might as well do this other one here. Then I'll do the underside of that. Plan? Righty. Got this spot there, filing down. I'll worry about that. Touch up there, but hey. All right. So, almost. Right. Put the tarpaulin onto our utility. This as far as the I'll probably do the weathering on all the different vehicles all in the one go though. Alright. Up on. Right. There we go. So you can see the wood starting to come along there. Alright. Now, dear oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Brush. Punch. Do. So, um, two things on it. I will give a little touch. Top of the. Not a lot. Definitely don't want that. Then I'll apply maybe good sides there. Pop the carp in. Okay. Boom. There, ladies and gentlemen. Standard Tilly. Pretty happy with that. I'll give you a close look inside once everything dries, but I'm pretty happy. Well, Butler's got, but you get the picture. Now, that done. Out. All right. Now, that is me done for the day. And in a moment, let me just check my camera angle. Yeah, you can see. I said that's me done for the day. I had a sudden flash of Homer Simpson picnic. That's trying to encourage him to play capture the flag. I was Daddy's down for the day. Encourages him to play the game of why don't you catch me more potato salad. Anyway, yeah, that's me done. Thanks for watching. Got a reasonable bit done today. I'm pretty happy with progress we made. Glad to see the Tilly's done. That's a bit of a win. Now tomorrow tomorrow's Saturday. I'm fishing. Not going to be on. These are facts. I will, however, be back on Sunday. Sunday, I'm thinking it'll be day of the 4-inch and heavies, like I said, and we're going to do a whole stack on our bank. Finish our Halifax, and it's all going to be win-win. Trust me. Obi Rob knows this to be true. Alrighty. Now, as always, time for me to do my little wind-up spiel. For any first-time viewers out there, time for you to hit the follow, like, or subscribe button. Boom. Check me down on other platforms. I am Rob the Builder on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Discord, and Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch. Follow, like, subscribe. Boom. There, I said it. All right. I'm off. I will see you all later.